Professor Endo, what a pleasure. Please, come in, come in.
Thank you.
I'll take you to Master Nettie. After you, sir.
Thank you.
Ah, Professor, thank you for joining us.
Can I get either of you anything to drink?
Some tea would be nice.
It would be fine, Kelly.
Alright, coming right up.
I presume you have read my letter?
Yes, I have.
Would you like to read the journal that I talked about? I know you mentioned you had some interest in it.
Yes, that would be quite wonderful.
We found it in, my great-great-grandfather's study over yonder. The other wing of the house. Along with just a selection of a variety of documents detailing creatures of folk tales, vampires, werewolves, the like. I could get some of those for you if you were interested in reading through some of them.
This letter is quite interesting. I see it mentions a place called Oakhurst.
Yes. And, well, this is the most significant lead on what he was doing. This is the last known record of what was going on when my great-grandfather disappeared. So I was thinking about maybe taking a trip there. And, know that this is also, an object of your studies, and so if you would wish to join me in my travels, in I think around a month you'll be heading there.
Oh, well, I'd love to join you, especially with the possibility of learning more about whatever creatures of the night might be found out there.
Here's some drinks
Thank
for
you,
both.
Kelly.
Of course.
We can navigate the exact details later. For now, it's a long trip. Enjoy yourself. And if you do wish to peruse through anything that we found, just make yourself at home and let us know.
I'll be sure to take you up on that. Thank you for the opportunity, my lady.
This might be useful.
Oh, there's Nettie.
You're
You're finally back. Where have you been?
Been
Just
off in
in
the woods.
time. Yeah, did you
You've missed.
fall in a hole or something? We're having a bit of a meeting. Sort of. I don't know where, but we're gonna have it and get things on the same page. Do you guys see anyone else around here, or was this kind of it? I don't want to waste time.
I believe
This
it's
was kind of it.
Yeah.
Well,
Hold on, we have company.
where?
Sizzling.
Oh,
Oh, that's
yeah.
it's a very kind vampire that we have on our side. She won't do us harm. Or they won't do us
And I
harm.
will state
Apologies.
this, Kanan.
Are we How do
You
know which
touch,
one it is?
you touch
It's-
Ash. It's Ash. Trust me.
Great.
They're okay.
I'm
Don't
stood.
worry,
Bad.
don't worry.
No,
Like, Ash is
it's
against
just,
Luther.
It's just
You're safe here. Don't
Cameron
worry.
The
was
sound.
saying earlier as well. I think we can take no chances.
Cameron's fine.
Okay.
We'll get to
Good.
that. Right. So, first of all, none of you would have happened to find any more of those numbered books, right?
Not me.
Those what?
Do you mean the cure?
Oh,
Yes.
No. I've been trying to find them.
Weeks ago, I found part 3 out of the absolution.
Yeah, I've seen that one. I've also seen the one that said it was the nightmare, but I've not seen any of the other ones.
Nightmare, the absolution. Okay.
Nightmare was 5 out of 3, I think. it said.
5?
So there's at least
Out of 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
So-
Ven,
okay, so
Ven
prob-
had that one.
Okay. So there's probably, if there's a 5 out of 3, then there's probably a 4 out of 3 as well. So we're missing 3.
Yeah. I
1, 2, and 4.
did. Randon also have one, or did I mishear out?
I'm not sure what. If Randon has one, it's not in our house.
What is the, do you know what the nightmare said?
I just thought about a curse and it puppeting a child of the light or something. I presume they mean Luther, or at least from what I've heard from others, they presume it means Luther.
Well, the absolution says that in order to be cured, a vampire must stand near a holy beacon, hold holy water, and then speak an incantation.
Yes, I've taken the liberty, I hope you don't mind, of going to your house earlier and taking a look at that. The thing is, I did find a different book that is not the cure, but
Could you show us or read it out?
yeah, well, let's just get to brass tacks first. Basically, I think it means that in order to cure a vampire, we would have to first take the life of a sire.
Okay.
Does line up.
That would
with-
that would be Luther, then,
Yeah, wait.
Luther for you
Is
at
that-
least.
for everyone
Does
now.
that? What about
Sevvia.
What about?
Oh god, we need to
Sevvia?
tell
Yes.
Sevvia.
I don't know if they would.
We can't kill
Okay,
Cameron.
what
If we
does
kill
this-
Luther,
What does this book say?
Yeah, I'll just read it out loud. When you cut off the leaf of a plant, do you expect it to die? What of a segment of a worm? What of a lizard's tail? Or the arm of a man? Those impacted by the weight of a curse can be harmed, yes, but the scope of the infection, the severity, lies beyond the simple scope of one man, one desire. I first began the work to cure my love of vampirism when the frost was barely kissing the trees. I was young and strong, and I found what the spirits had left behind. It's not enough. The true root of the evil is inherent to the sire, a wretched thing, something that ties itself to the victim and makes them unable to be wrenched free of the darkness. The only way to be free is to kill the sire. The rest, I presume, is obvious to what the spirits of this wretched place have left behind. I'm old now. We have lived our days in this place. The border will not drop for too miserable as ourselves. As my quill touches this paper, I can hear him building our pyre. We will rest, I hope, for a long while after the flames have died out. Find the sire before they flee and leave you to the wretched cycle of this place. I am so angry but so tired. Spirits be with you, Lulu.
God. So they chose to burn.
Yeah.
Okay. We have to tell Cameron and Sevvia, don't we?
We
I-
do.
If it causes for that, I'm sorry, I don't see them agreeing to that.
They won't.
No one
They
was saying
won't.
they had to agree. I think they should at the very least know so they can try and figure
Yes.
something out.
Yeah.
There might be
I'm just-
another way.
I'm trying to think who has Luther sired. How many people could we save by killing Luther?
As far as I know,
Cameron is
no,
one.
as far as I know,
outside of
all
myself.
of them.
So you,
No, I doubt
Blair?
not, sincerely.
I know Sevvia
Hey.
was taken by Cameron and Ash, Blair. Who else?
Cameron was also taken by Luther.
Yes. So that leaves us
I
3,
didn't-
but there are most likely more.
Ava was likely Ronan's.
Yes.
Was turned the same day as Cam.
You were?
Yeah, it was a month ago. We were turned.
Yeah.
I think we were only maybe a day apart or something.
I'm going to
According to what I spoke
just check.
to Cam about.
Have we spoken to Misty? She was attacked by Luther. She might know information.
That's a
They were
good point.
attacked by Luther?
That's what she said.
I mean, who hasn't been attacked by Luther? I got attacked by Luther half an hour ago.
Oh.
Came out of it in one piece. Scared out of my
You
life
lucky,
though.
okay?
Lucky.
Yeah, sorry.
At some point, I don't think Eris knows about me, so I need to talk to them. I'm sorry I
Should we-
didn't tell y'all when it happened.
No,
I
would say
I was-
response is warranted with how Tom
Yes.
was acting for a while.
Well, when you have the person that turned you tell you that everyone's gonna kill you simply because they attacked you and turned you into this, it makes it a little hard to want to speak.
You're a
True.
victim. It's.
I
you didn't take
I
this
think I see
purposely.
people out there we could talk to.
Okay. Fun fact.
If
the
it's
sun
Luther,
hurts.
I'm not. I'm not
I'm
sending
not
her
going to
around.
just talk to Luther. I am going to take him with my blade.
Yes, well,
I mean,
considering the
do
past
wanna talk-
circumstances, that's
I will
debatable.
warn y'all. At some point, I would.
You're doing all right. Last I saw you, you were was in the fight.
Getting flung off a cliff, getting extremely hurt, basically dying. Yeah, I'm extremely paranoid, as you can tell by my work around the town.
You'd made the wall stone.
Yep, and the gates.
It-
All the gates. I got a little too paranoid.
So you maybe just should hang back a bit. Just do you trust Ash? Just do you?
Of course I do.
It's just that back.
Nettie.
Yeah.
What you need to understand is whatever control Luther had over me is probably the exact same that he's got over any of his fledglings.
Okay, it's just back at it was back a while ago. Just when we talked, you said you didn't trust any of them, and that you knew about Ash then, and so I wanted to ascertain what you truly
And
felt.
I was also still thralled.
Okay.
I was told to sow the seeds of doubt.
Okay.
But I will say this now. You lay a hand on Ash, I will not hesitate. I have said this to everyone.
I don't want to harm anyone if I don't have to. I believe if we can get the cure to work, then it's just, yeah, just we have to be hopeful. Have an appointment to keep it around this time, just so say it quickly.
Yes, okay. I was just saying we should stick together, but if you need to go and we can't follow you, that's fine, I guess.
Yeah, just
Is it Ronan?
Be careful
You
around
weren't
him.
here. You weren't here for what happened earlier, but Ronan. We suspect Ava sided with Luther, and Ronan did tell me that he would do anything to defend his fledgling. Ava is the fledgling, so be careful. They might be working with Luther now.
okay.
Good luck.
See you.
Be safe.
sight, no sound, just your embrace.
Nettie.
We need to talk.
Hey. Yes. Yes, we do. Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear. There is a lot going on. And
There is. I feel like I missed all of it. I was off in the woods alone.
I chose this place here because if something happens, if people come here, there's an easy way out. I guess I have to make a little bit of a weird confession. It's... You know, vampires have like those kinds of bonds they make with their fledglings and they make with the people they surround themselves with, mostly other vampires, with their coven, if you wish to call it like that. And like, I worry for you, and I think a little bit of my mind has started to think of you as part of that as well. That might sound weird, but I'm feeling very protective over you. That's what I'm saying. And the situation as it is right now is anything but safe for you.
Have you turned anyone?
I've one person.
Ava?
Yes. Don't
Idiot!
tell... Why?
Everyone
Why?
knows. Kanan found a book, and in order for someone to be cured, the sire must die. And now you've gone. No matter now, no matter what, one of us has to die now. That's what you've done.
Knew there was some kind of sacrifice that has to be made.
Or if you don't die, then Ava needs to die. I don't want to kill either of you.
I don't want Ava to die. Ava can't die. You can't die. Nettie.
Yeah.
Luther has the upper hand at the moment. If he would just
don't-
play it properly. He has the upper hand. He told me things will escalate further. And it's an unwritten law of the land. Is something about around that is something he said. It will be safer to be a vampire. I'm not trying to convince you or anything. I don't want to coerce you into this. I'm not gonna turn you without you being okay with this. I told you that in the beginning. I'm not gonna harm you. Any more than I did. But please consider, it would be so much easier for me to help you and protect you as well. There are certain connections between a fledgling and a sire to help each other out in situations. You could fight back with the same weapons as Luther has. I'm not inherently on his side. I don't agree with his methods. but I don't think as a human you can fight back as well as you could as a vampire. You would make a great vampire. And I don't want him to get to you first. You're strong, but if he catches you alone, with possibly someone else to help him, all of your silver won't save you.
I believe that when someone gets turned, there's no continuity of consciousness. That person dies, the vampire looks like them, acts like them, but is not them. And the only way
Look at me. Don't I have a conscience? It doesn't sound like I don't.
the only way I could be convinced is if I was turned, and I'm not letting anyone turn me. I'm sorry.
I don't think I understand.
Okay, let me just phrase it. I believe that if I get turned, I will die. I will be dead. There will be something that looks like Lady Nettie, that talks like Nettie, that maybe thinks she is Lady Nettie, but it won't be me.
That's not what happens. You're still you. You still have all of your thoughts, all of your memories. You'll be even better to remember your memories, which, for better or for worse, honestly, but you'll still be you. I remember how I was as a human. I remember the connections I had. I remember my parents. I remember living with nothing. I know how it is to be human. It might have been a while, but you're still you. You gained a hunger, but that's the biggest change. And you don't have to give in to the hunger. You can sustain yourself with just chicken. Or a consensual human. You're still you. Give me your hand. There's a special connection, as I said, between a fledgling and a sire. If they both tap into it. If you were mine, we would feel this physically connected whenever we focus on the bond. We could come to each other's help. We wouldn't need to try and catch each other at the right time or the right stupid notes. I could keep you safe. Please become my fledgling.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
That's okay. That's okay.
A part of me wants to, but the rest of me, I know that I can't. I know that I shouldn't. And I won't.
Would you be okay if I asked for a different kind of bond that can still help keep you safe and give me a feeling as if I could just, protect you and make sure you're okay? It's a more fragile and temporary bond that can be broken anytime by any of us. And I need to make sure that you're doing alright.
What do you mean?
It's a bond formed by blood, because well, how else would you form that with a vampire, I guess? It's a mutual thing of us giving each other a little bit of our blood. It doesn't need to be what Rosie experienced. It depends on the intention of the vampire. It's my intentions towards you are protective. So you wouldn't have to deal with any of those bad side effects that she had to deal with. I need to know you're okay. And I can't stand the thought of either you or Ava being hurt. And that's the one way I know how to protect you. Well, one of the two ways.
Question. Then, what happens when we deal with Luther and we're ready to be done with this, to leave? What then? You don't want to hurt me or Ava. You're gonna have to hurt one of us or sacrifice yourself.
Yeah. Honestly, sacrificing myself sounds better than hurting any of you. I figured there would have to be some kind of sacrifice. Because no cure just comes free of charge. Please trust me.
How do I know I can't trust you? You chased me into town with an axe. Yeah, we talked about it. We made a deal. I say I trust you. How can I know that I can actually trust you?
What do you want me to do?
Agree that no matter what, you'll help us fight Luther. You'll help us drive a stake into his heart.
It's not that I don't want that. It's that I'm worried he might be too powerful. I'll be on your side, and I'll be on Ava's side.
So he's too powerful. If you say that the best way to fight against him is as a vampire, why can't you fight against him? You
I don't have the power of numbers. Me alone or me with Ava will not enough.
Ava, with all of town also is against Luther. Are you saying that many cannot take down one troublemaker?
The problem is what after. I know I'm probably not making the situation better in any way by trying to, I guess, still convince you to join me. But There's some townspeople I just can't trust, like Arlaz. As soon as Luther's done, who's gonna be the next target? It's gonna be me. And
Because you decided to turn someone. You didn't have to. We could have cured you, and now there's a second person that we have to kill.
I was lonely. Been alone for a long time. I just wanted someone to share my time with. And I couldn't know that we'd be stuck in this place, and now that me dying is the condition for Ava to leave. This is horrible. Damn cursed place.
Why did we even all come here? At the same time, I mean, I had a reason. I found a book from my great-great-grandfather saying he came here and, well, I thought, okay.
200 years ago.
Yeah. I figured, hey, we're missing 200 years ago. This is the one lead on why. Well, now I know why, and I'm in the same situation.
Oh, no.
You know, the weird part is there's more of us, just not here, but also in the same situation. I imagine you've heard as much.
Yeah. Yes. I'm writing letters to my friend who is in the situation.
Yeah, I imagine all of us. That's the thing is, all of us, for the most part, as far as I've heard, are corresponding with someone who happens to be also in this situation. It makes no sense.
That's a few too many coincidences for it to not be, I don't know, a curse or whatever else is going on here. Maybe Luther is at least right about this part. That this is a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nettie. Please. I won't let anything happen to you. But I need your trust.
Which offer are you giving me?
Well, both are standing, but you already said no to the turning, and I'll respect that. I'm asking for the other kind of bond. The one that binds us with blood. I'll be able to feel where you are if you open your mind to it, that is. I'll be able to sense when you're in danger. And, well, we'll feel connected. That's something, isn't it?
There's no conditions, no. Nothing's gonna end up turning out for the worse. Can you assure me of that?
Well, you won't want to hurt me. That is one thing about this. You will also want to keep me safe. It is a two-way thing. But you don't want to hurt me anyway. Right?
Alright, fine.
Yes?
Yes. What do I need to do?
I'll make it easier. I'm just gonna cut my own hand open a bit for you. I'm gonna drink a little bit of your blood. And you're gonna drink a bit of mine. Here you go. And that's it. How do you feel?
I don't know.
So there there might be one little small thing that I didn't mention before. You will find it a little hard to say no to simple requests I have.
Okay.
I'm not gonna request anything that you wouldn't do at all. But let's take, for example, if you see any holy water, get rid of it.
Okay.
Yeah. You should also probably keep silver away from vampires. Luther can be an exception if he attacks you first.
Okay.
Apart from that, I'm not gonna influence you or your thinking or your acting. I don't want to do this to you. There's power that comes with this, but I'm not gonna abuse it.
Does it? Does this last for a... like... With Rose, it was for like 3 weeks, then she was fine. Does this... like, how does that work? Does it wear off? Do I need to keep...
It dissolves if you don't drink my blood. If I don't give you my blood to drink. But my blood is tasty, right?
Tastes like dirt.
I don't believe you.
Literally. It tastes like dirt.
Sure. Yeah, alright, we'll go with this. Another thing you probably shouldn't mention. I mean, I don't think you're going to mention anything of that. I'm not going to mention it to anyone. But we should keep this bond, well, secret.
Yeah. About the thing with holy water, that is something needed for the cure.
Something needed?
Yeah, if you have me destroy it, I can't exactly say no, but I don't think it's wise if you truly if I truly can trust you and you're not on Luther's side and you're on the side of town, then we need that.
That's a good point. Keep one bottle away from others without them knowing where it is.
Okay.
If you're talking about the holy water.
Yeah.
Oh. Someone left this neutral.
That's
That is interesting. Did they get interrupted? We probably missed a whole lot here.
Probably.
Can't say I regret it though.
May I think that we humans need it more than you vampires do.
Yeah, alright. What is the reason you don't want to join me? There's gotta be more. It's a grand life outside there. Yeah.
Just, I don't know that I could continue to be a good person. I know myself, and I know that I already am prone to giving into temptation, and I know that if I was turned, how long would it take before I decided to act like, say, Luther does, and I don't trust myself.
You think you could go as far as Luther does?
I mean, with an infinite amount of time, yeah.
Interesting. I gotta admit, that does make you more interesting still.
Finding new ways to... Huh. Something's going down over there. If I wasn't...
Oh. This is Arlaz? That's Arlaz.
Arlaz? That's
no.
not... nice.
Lovely weather, I suppose.
Yeah, shall we just quickly return to town and walk and talk?
Yes, we have the full cure, all 4 books.
We do? 4? I thought there were
We do.
5.
There's 4 that we have currently, but the full cure to change a vampire, we have the 3 books required. The 4th, we have one that could change Luther against
We
his
do?
will. We could kill him.
But then, okay. Then, what about the sire thing?
Well, we could change him, and then he'll die. He can't fight against a crowd full of humans if he's only human.
So actually, what's in the book? What does it require?
He needs to be near a holy beacon. We have holy water and the holy word. 3 people who are willing to keep him held in place if we have to.
Okay. This sounds like the best plan, then. It's much easier than trying to get him down to tier 1 than driving a stake through his heart.
That's what we're thinking.
What after Luther is gone?
After Luther is
Cameron
gone, we could keep...
turned Sevvia.
You turned Ava.
If we speak... So wait, so... I was right about the
Nettie?
fledgling thing.
Was that was already known?
No.
It was pretty much known. Well, I did ask about the fledgling, but he didn't confirm it for me.
If it's not known,
So
it's
you're
highly speculated
Ava
upon.
Cyva.
I am.
Well, you haven't turned anyone
Yeah,
else, I
what
suppose, so no complications there for me.
What do you mean, no complications? There's still, as I hear, the issue of either the fledglings have to die or the sires.
The fledglings
Which
don't
means
have to die,
you either
no.
have to... Which means either you have to kill Cameron and me, or Sevvia and Ava.
No. I won't force it on you if you aren't willing, but we do have a book that could change you back to human without the sire requirement.
What?
You could become human again, and we could free Ava without killing you.
What? Is that a part of the fourth one?
Yes.
Okay.
And I have it all on my person.
There is
You do?
no such thing as a cure without any kind of sacrifice.
Well, I'm a vampire hunter here, and I have all the 4 books in my pocket, so... Trust me when I say...
So no one needs to die?
No one but Luther. I've promised the people who he's wronged retribution.
I also want to kill Luther, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
Should we...
You don't have to die.
I want to get out of the storm. Should we head back into town?
Alright. You don't have to die, Ronan.
What does it entail?
Let me read
What needs to be done?
All I need to do is speak the words, most likely in front of a beacon, and you'll transform. That's all that it requires. Yes. I told you that we would try...
Does it say if there's any complications if the vampire is not freshly turned?
I'm gonna go see if... I haven't been to my house. I'm also gonna see if I've got any mail. That's still there.
Dear Nettie Ported, it really is such a strange coincidence that both of us have somehow gotten trapped in towns with vampires. I can barely wrap my head around such monsters existing, and somehow there are so many of them out there. Don't worry, I'll do my best to stake a vampire for you. I wish you a good hunting too. Be careful please though. They have indeed proven to be very strong. It is good to know that killing them takes more than just one effort. I'll keep that in mind. Stay safe, and stay vigilant. Fisher. Alright.
The vampires be willing. Cameron, we're gonna offer it.
No. Not Cameron. Whatever is happening, not Cameron.
What about Cameron?
I don't trust the dude.
So it would have to be someone you trust.
I don't even know if I want a cure. I don't even know if I want this.
We're trapped here forever. Don't you want to see the world? Don't you want to...
Ronan.
Yes, I do.
You don't
We're trying to find a...
You don't want to harm Ava, correct?
No, I don't.
Well then, either let yourself be cured so we can leave, or be prepared to die. Please make the smart choice.
I'll have to think about this.
Well, at least he knows.
Yeah.
I'll carry all the 4 books for the human safekeeping.
Yeah.
We have our plan for Luther.
Yeah. You should, and for after that also. You should.
Mm-hmm.
You should also get the one in the top floor.
The Absolutionists.
The Absolution. I mean, if we have that fourth one, I don't know if we need it, but...
Yes, I already have the book that was on your desk. I have everything.
Are you sure? It looks like it's still here.
No, we found another one
Another one?
in the tombs. There's multiple, yes.
Okay.
Yes, so I suppose you could keep this for your collection.
Suppose so.
With everything
And
laid out, we finally have...
And holy water. How much of that?
I only have one holy water, but
I have one also.
I know others who can make us more. And we have 3 people with the holy word, with myself included.
I have another. So that makes... So we can do this.
Yes. We capture Luther, we turn him forcefully, and then we kill him.
Yeah. Alright. Sounds like a plan.
Alright, well, if you can convince Ronan to also take the cure, we should be fine.
I'll do my best on that front.
So it's settled. We might actually be making it out of here.
Yeah. I'm actually able to make it out of
Freedom.
here with no one who doesn't deserve it needs to die.
We'll be free.
Yeah.
I guess the sun is joining us in celebration.
Indeed.
Well, I'll leave you to it.
I should probably write a response to my pen pal.
Yeah.
Dear Fisher, I don't know what you know of the cure, but we have all 5 parts. Well, I say all, there could very well be more. The first 3 books all could only have 3 parts, and yet we have found a part 4 and part 5. There could very well be a part 6. That being said, the contents of the 4th book give me hope that we can leave here alive. Killing the sire is necessary for the cure, which does complicate things, but Arlaz, a vampire hunter, so I presume he is knowledgeable about this, claims that the 4th book, with that, the step of killing the sire is unnecessary. I just hope you're able to convince everyone of this plan. In a few weeks, we'll finally be able to get out of here. After all, this is ever need to sit down and talk with us over a nice warm cup of tea. It's been a while since we last saw each other in person. Really nice to actually talk with you. I'll see you on the other side. Regards, Lady Nettie Marceline Ported. So, I've heard that you're a vampire hunter.
That's true.
I
Is that something you want to discuss?
Yeah, I suppose so. You mentioned that they have 3 tiers and that they get more powerful as each tier they get more powerful. Do you know what?
Yes.
Do you know what powers, what abilities they have? I know that they can turn to bats. I know they can turn invisible, and book stories mention other things such as climbing on walls, controlling creatures, etc. How true is that, and what else can they do that I might not know of?
Well, what I can tell you is that some fables exaggerate their abilities. But I've spoken to Karu and Sevvia, and they showed me. What I do know is that they have some sort of tie to the beacons that we have in this area. They're able to teleport, according to Cameron, though he hasn't quite shown me that ability yet himself. And it seems that they have some form of invisibility.
Yes,
so they could sneak up to you.
I've had
You've encountered
experience with that.
I see. Between that and the beacons, I'm fairly sure. Oh, wait, no. They can call storms. I know that well enough. To block out the sun, to protect themselves from any sort of harm that could get in their way when they're traveling.
Yes, that was mentioned.
Yes, beyond that, I'm not entirely sure if I could recall it from the top of my head. I apologize. It's been a long day.
Fair enough, it has been tiring.
I take
you-
it that you've been well since.
You were saying?
I asked if you were well. You were away with Ronan for some time.
Yes, I'm fine. Just we talked about things about the Kieren, and then what you talked about doesn't really matter now because I'm back to town, and well, you know what you told us.
That's true.
Do you,
What was it that you were asking?
do you know what holy water actually does to them?
It does a great amount of damage under the right circumstances, but it seems that it's weakened in this area. The most that it could do is halt their abilities temporarily. Outside of these walls, these boundaries, holy water would usually burn the skin off their face. It would scald them, blind their eyes if you managed to aim it right. A perfect time for staking. But when Randon splashed Luther, none of that happened. It's quite clear that these vampires that we're facing have supernatural strength beyond the usual. Vampires, at least.
It's not the standard.
No. But it's...
What do you know of... What do you know of the 5th book?
I'll be honest with you, Nettie. Before I came here, the cure was a myth for vampire hunters among my clan. I have no knowledge of the cure, beyond the fact that we need to slay the sire in order to free the brood. Whatever 5th cure book, whatever sort of element that could save us from this place, I have no knowledge of it, I'm sorry. There's not much else to talk about, really. I will warn you, though, that I know we've spoken about this already. You claim that you trust Ronan and all the others. I trust Ash and the others as well, but Ronan, he's just... I've faced vampires like him before. And it paid... The cost for it was terrible, for trusting one. Don't let that be you.
I'll take that into consideration.
Thank you. You remind me of her some days. Just don't let her fate befall you, I suppose.
If you don't mind, could you elaborate?
Before I arrived here, I wasn't the only hunter on the road. We usually travel in pairs for safety reasons and precautions and all sorts of other laws that I could go on for days about here. Her name is Nyla Thelthos. She came from my clan. I grew up alongside her, and she was always the most wise when it came to vampires between us, but... well, it's a grisly tale. Would you be fine if I skipped over some parts?
Of course.
Nyla and I were on the road when I encountered someone. A vampire that I knew. That I trusted. It's hard to describe. I thought I could change him. I could convince him to be better than who he was, and one thing led to another. A vampire will always bear its fangs first when you're not aware of its intentions. I was taken to a chapel against my will. I already rejected his offer originally, and it led to a terrible, terrible argument. Nyla found me. She paid the price for the ritual that he prepared for me, and she was bitten. but it was a different... There's no way to describe it. It's... The bite that he intended for me was meant to be painful. I would have to accept him in order to survive. But Nyla was the one who took the bite. We escaped, and she rotted over the days because he refused. He refused to help her, even though he was the one who forced it on her unwillingly. I tried to find a cure. I tried... She died. Trusting someone. No. We trusted him. He bit her. He ripped out her throat. And by the time that I dragged her down the road, that we were far from the fires and the chapels and whatever else he did to the innocents in that place. She was too weak to walk on her own, and I fed her with my blood. I fed her with the animals that I could scavenge for her, but it's just... A vampire needs its sire in order to survive. I couldn't. Whatever I did to help her, it would never be enough. So I need you to know that my concerns aren't unfounded. I trust that you're wise and you're aware of the dangers and all other things that most others would say, but she was too. And he forced it on her and made me watch her die because I refused. I told you it was a grisly tale.
Yeah.
Just assure me that you won't let Ronan convince you to take the bite if he offers it.
I won't.
Thank you. Is that all that you wish to discuss?
I have been saying since I found out they existed that we cannot trust them. I've been saying that, but it's difficult when I look at them, all of them except for Luther, and just see victims.
Not all of them are victims. I can tell you that much. But they rely on manipulation. They kill fast. They kill smart. They'll lure you in, and then they'll make you think that you're close with them, that you could trust them, that everything is perfectly... They know how to get in your head. And it's terrible when it reaches that point. I know that Cameron and Sevvia and Ash, they're victims. But Blair and Ven and whoever else runs in that wretched little cabin out in the woods, they're planning something. I've seen his letters. Luther's letters. You can't trust them, no matter what they say. No matter what these townspeople warn you about, that they're innocents, that they're people that you could trust. I stood before Luther, and I offered him the cure when the town was burning, even when he slaughtered all the animals, even when he ripped out the crops of the field. I offered mercy. Kindness, as Warren would say. And he nearly ripped out my throat. And I have the stitches to prove it. Whoever runs with him and trusts in a monster like that is no friend of ours. That much I can say.